All right, we are here with Tiffany Sexton, and she just earned $10,000 to $20,000 without investing any money whatsoever. She gets $1,000 a month for the next 10 to 20 months. And you're going to learn a little bit about her experience, and then you're going to find out how you too can earn 10,000 to 20,000, 1,000 a month for 10 to 20 months. So we're going to get into it. Tiffany, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do for a living?
All right. I am from Lubbock, Texas. I have the accent. And I have a husband and two boys and two bonus stepdaughters. And I do hair, interior design, and a little bit of real estate. So I kind of have a lot of things going on. But when you've got teenagers in the house, you have to do more than one thing. So this is why I'm so happy I found this on your page. It helps.
I'll tell you this, you're one of the hardest working women that I know. You literally do hair, interior design, real estate, and take care of how many kids?
Three teenagers, and my oldest is 24, so he's married and out on his own, so I don't have to worry about him too much.
Wow, wow. So you stay busy. You have very, very little time.
Yes.
So this is kind of nice for you because it doesn't take a lot of time. But tell us a little bit about your experience. How easy it was it? How long did it take you? All those good things.
Well, it was a lot easier than it looks. And when they send you the list of things to do, it looks overwhelming, especially when you have a lot going on in life. But once you get going, it was super easy. Um, Very step by step. They pretty much do everything for you. So, but yeah, and at first it is intimidating, and that's why people probably are like shy from it at first. But I want to let people know that it is very easy and it doesn't take that much time at all. So it's worth something to look into for sure. And I have a lot of people too. They're like, well, why did they do this? And but there's always a million questions. And you're very good at explaining that. So I appreciate your time on the phone trying to explain this to people.
That's the thing is we get so accustomed out there to what we know, you know, and when we hear something that sounds too good to be true, it's kind of we put our guard up until we understand
Yes.
exactly what it is and how they pay and how money is generated. And once you understand that, you're like, oh man, this is brilliant. That's awesome. So
Yeah, it's this.
how long did it take you to get paid after you applied?
I think once I did all the steps, it was like 2 days. What's that, 2 to 3 days after I finished everything. Um, but it probably took me 2 days to get everything completed. And then I did the bank stuff. And after that, it was quick.
Awesome, awesome. So how do they pay you?
Direct deposit, it goes straight into the account. And I got an I was pleasantly surprised because I have been in multiple things that did not end up. So I have a little PTSD on, which is why I was so hesitant towards you, because I'm scared to death of stuff. So when I got that in, I screenshot it and I sent it to people who told me I was crazy, and I was like, so
How
that was awesome.
how many payments have you got so far?
This will be my second one. I think I get paid on what is today? On the 12th or 13th, because they send you the schedule, like, so exactly the day. Once you get all that stuff set up, they send you your schedule.
Yep, yep. So it's the 12th today. So you said the 12th or 13th, you get your next.
Oh, sweet.
So
I'm gonna get it today then.
are there any strings attached?
Not that I found absolutely none. I was looking for them. I looked very hard. So yeah, that it's from what I see, it's pretty straightforward.
Yep, yep. Pretty simple. The one thing I tell people is everything is advertised. You get all the
Mm.
ins and outs. I'll tell you the ins and outs. It doesn't take very long. And then either you want to do it or you don't. Either you could use an extra $1,000 or you could.
Yeah.
Um, So let me ask you this. Who would you recommend this for?
Anybody. I mean, right now, especially, dang it, just to eat, just to feed these dang kids. It costs me a fortune. I don't even like going to the grocery store anymore. So, unfortunately, setting aside for vacations and stuff is put on the back burner right now for many people. Um, I just see it all over Facebook, and even people who make really good money are struggling because everything's gone up and nobody's finances are going up. So, it's the extra thousand is just nice. And it's nice to know it's just gonna be coming in. I'm not having to work for it. Um, it's pretty much a no-brainer. I mean, it does sound at first, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like too good to be true. Um, and uh, you kind of wonder, well, why would they do this, But that is also has a lot to do with the world today and all the scams. So, if anybody does know you, they pretty much know that you're not a scam artist. So, it wasn't that. It was mine too. It took me a while because I had to change my social security and my name and everything to match everything, and that was my fault. So just know you need to have all your name right on everything.
I just got done doing one with a lady named Amanda, and she said the same thing. Just make sure you got your documents all together and your name's right.
Yeah.
Your name, a lot of, your name changes when you get married. And
Yes.
one thing you touched on was the cost of food. My gosh, we all know inflation's went out of control, but the cost of
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times lately we'll go out to eat. My wife and I, my family, will sit down in a restaurant. We were just out a few months later, and we'll open up the menu, and the prices have went up by at least 20%. And a lot of times they went up by 30 to 50%. And I'm like, oh my God,
Yep.
it's getting outrageous. And at $1,000 extra a month for most people, for most families, is an extra 10 to 20% on their income each month.
Yes.
So it makes a huge difference. So
Scary.
here's the golden question, Tiffany. What will you do with the money?
Well, I I kind of just this summer I splurged and finally did my backyard, and my husband built my pool and backyard. It's not done yet, but um I we've been here almost 5, 6 years and finally have done it. So I've got a couple of things to pay off on it. So every month I'm just gonna pay that off. But the rest of it'll go. I'm almost done with all my debt, so that's awesome. But honestly, the grocery store will probably eat up once I'm finished paying this off. But yeah, he helped me make my happy place, so this really helped.
Awesome. So you're getting a pool done, and it sounds like you got a pretty talented husband to be able to build that himself.
He is. It almost killed him, but
And I was going to tell you, maybe take some of your money that you have and trade it through us with Infurio. Uh,
I am.
since
I'm gonna do that.
since you have a membership to Infurio. And for those people who don't know out there, Infurio is my company where you get to follow me in stocks, options, and crypto. We trade stocks, options, and crypto. And I help educate people on how to build their retirement account in a matter of years instead of decades. We derived a risk management strategy from the biblical meaning of numbers back in 2020, and we've never lost using it trading our regular portfolio in the stock market. We call it the power of one. And so, we have a lot of fun. We do options. We don't win on all our options, of course, nobody does, but we have a lot of fun in there. We build wealth. It's just a great environment. And you do have to be a member of Infurio to apply for the 10 to 20K. However, I give you a free 3-month membership to Infurio. And Tiffany can give you one as well. You get a free 3-month membership to Infurio. My hope is that you'll take some of that money that you're earning, see what we're doing in the market. You'll want to participate with us. But at the end of 3 months, if you want to become a paid Infurio member, great. If you don't, that's okay too. You're still able to earn that 10 to 20K. You're still able to earn the $1,000 a month, providing you've applied for it in those first 3 months. And so you're still able to earn that money and have that benefit for your family as well. So Tiffany, are there any final thoughts?
Just do it. I mean, there's nothing behind it. There's no scheming or I know it's hard. It's hard for people these days, but just trust the process and I would just say go for it. There's nothing that's gonna hurt you. You're not coming out of pocket anything. They refund everything to you that has to come out at first within like a day, you know. So I don't know. Just help your family. Pay off debt. Why not?
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the reason that I'm really doing this. And I think that's the reason all of us are doing it, is for our family, you know? Um, and certainly anything that can help your family, especially in these difficult financial times, is a great thing. So
Yes.
we want to let everybody out there know that you too can earn $10,000 to $20,000, 1,000 a month for the next 10 to 20 months, providing you qualify, providing you meet the qualifications. Now, here's the kicker. The qualifications are pretty easy to meet. Most average working people meet the qualifications. So if you want a list of those qualifications, send Tiffany or myself the message. Just send us a message that says, see if I qualify. That simple. See if I qualify. We'll shoot you back a list of the qualifications. If you meet them, you can let us know and we can have a chat on the phone and I can fill you in on all the details and then direct you to the next step. And so you can start earning $1,000 extra a month within literally a week or two. It's really that
Yes.
simple.
As long as
Well,
you don't have to change your social security.
yes, yes, yes. If you have now, there are some housekeeping things sometimes people have to have. Sometimes
Yeah.
their address has changed, so they got to go update their ID to the right address, or
Yes.
gotten married and they got to update their social security card. But those are simple. Those are simple little housekeeping things.
Yes.
Well, Tiffany, I want to thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And I'll get with you this week on trading. I can wrap my head around that because that's a whole nother level over my head.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for. The biggest joy I get is to help people make money. And the thing is, the thing that's so beautiful about what we have is I give you a free 3-month membership to Infurio. I help you apply for this 10 to 20K and start getting $1,000 a month. And bottom line is, I will put literally $1,000 to $3,000 in your pocket before you ever consider even paying me a dime. That's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Well, thanks, Tiffany. I look
Thank
forward to
you.
seeing many more people out.
All right. Yes.